Universal Roofing and Exteriors is a family-owned and operated business, providing care and honest service for over 30 years. Universal has always been a little bit different. Their certified and trained employees don't just provide excellent work at a fair low price. They care about their customers, simply providing great customer service. Quality, honesty, dependability. That's Universal Roofing and Exteriors. Call us today at 317-257-0779.
Hi, I'm Steve Hartley, owner and founder of High Gear Marketing, a digital advertising company focusing on data to help businesses improve market share and drive new customers. Are you tired with the lack of accountability from your current vendors? Are you frustrated with your return on investment? Well, my program is different. You actually don't pay unless you sell something. High Gear Marketing takes all the risk. You have zero to lose. If you're interested, text me at 317-523-4100.
Drive home your new Kia from the all-new Ray Skillman Northeast Kia on Shadeland Avenue. We have brand new Kias arriving daily.
Plus, we have a huge selection of certified pre-owned vehicles to choose from.
And payments as low as $199 a month.
We service all makes and models.
And we'll buy your old car on the spot. Right, Oscar?
Y hablamos español.
Come see us at the all-new Ray Skillman Northeast Kia on Shadeland Avenue.
It's not just a car dealership for me. This is my dealership.
Just minutes from anywhere in Indy. Or online at rayskillmanshadeland.com.
Looking for training that makes a difference? Then Genesis Sports Performance is for you. Whether you're a grade school, high school, or college athlete, or just looking to get back into shape, Genesis has customized programs providing rapid gains in strength and conditioning, speed and agility. Genesis features a 7,000 square foot facility with state-of-the-art weight room and huge turf surface. Call Genesis at 386-7459 or visit them at genesissportsperformance.com.
You're looking live at Brebeuf Jesuit High School, Estes Family Court. Tonight, the Brebeuf Jesuit Braves host the University Trailblazers as the Braves are off to their best start for fifth-year coach Aaron Miller, winning its first three contests. And good evening, everyone. I'm Mike Walensky. University of Brebeuf clash tonight on the hardwood, and Trailblazer coach Justin Blanning's university program has 6 consecutive wins over Brebeuf in this series. Can the Trailblazers continue to roll tonight and stop the Braves? We'll return shortly to see how this matchup plays out. You're watching girls high school basketball on IndianaHighSchoolSports.com.
Looking for training that makes a difference? Then Genesis Sports Performance is for you. Whether you're a grade school, high school, or college athlete, or just looking to get back into shape, Genesis has customized programs providing rapid gains in strength and conditioning, speed and agility. Genesis features a 7,000 square foot facility with state-of-the-art weight room and huge turf surface. Call Genesis at 386-7459 or visit them at genesissportsperformance.com.
I bought a 2020 Kia Telluride. It's amazing. I love how spacious it is. I can fit all of my children in there as well as all of my signs for my job. The customer experience here is top-notch. They are super quick, get me in, whether it's an oil change or anything else, and make sure that I am well taken care of.
Looking for training that makes a difference? Then Genesis Sports Performance is for you. Whether you're a grade school, high school, or college athlete, or just looking to get back into shape, Genesis has customized programs providing rapid gains in strength and conditioning, speed and agility. Genesis features a 7,000 square foot facility with state-of-the-art weight room and huge turf surface. Call Genesis at 386-7459 or visit them at genesissportsperformance.com.
Hi, I'm Steve Hartley, owner and founder of High Gear Marketing, a digital advertising company focusing on data to help businesses improve market share and drive new customers. Are you tired with the lack of accountability from your current vendors? Are you frustrated with your return on investment? Well, my program is different. You actually don't pay unless you sell something. High Gear Marketing takes all the risk. You have zero to lose. If you're interested, text me at 317-523-4100.
Universal Roofing and Exteriors is a family-owned and operated, providing care and honest service for over 30 years. Universal has always been a little bit different. Their certified and trained employees don't just provide excellent work at a fair low price. They care about their customers, simply providing great customer service. Quality, honesty, dependability. That's Universal Roofing and Exteriors. Call us today at 317-257-0779.
Welcome back to Estes Family Court, the home of the Brebeuf Braves, and I'm Mike Walensky. And Justin Blanding is engaged in his 8th year at coaching Class 1A University. The Trailblazers stood one game away last year from competing for a state championship, falling to eventual titleist Forest Park in the semi-state. Coach Blanding's club has started this year 3-3, but the losses have come to bigger programs. Two Trailblazers to watch tonight are seniors Peyton C. averaging 24.8 points per game and Kelsey Dubois delivering 15.3 points per contest for the Trailblazers. Aaron Miller, the coach of the Brebeuf Braves, are off to a 3-0 start, coming off a 63-20 win over Cardinal Ritter. The Braves have lost 6 straight to University, but this Braves edition might be ready to turn the tide because it's led by 3 scorers in double digits, starting with Robin Pate, Audra Kendall coming off the bench tonight, and Ella Miller. The Braves must be efficient with the basketball this evening and rebound against a solid Trailblazer unit. When we return, it'll be Brebeuf and University on the hardwood here on the Estes Family Court. This is IHSAA Girls Hoops on IndianaHighSchoolSports.com.
Universal Roofing and Exteriors is a family-owned and operated business, providing care and honest service for over 30 years. Universal has always been a little bit different. Their certified and trained employees don't just provide excellent work at a fair low price. They care about their customers, simply providing great customer service. Quality, honesty, dependability. That's Universal Roofing and Exteriors. Call us today at 317-257-0779.
I drive a 2022 Telluride Nightfall Edition. I love it. So when we found out we were having twins, we knew we needed a bigger car with a 3rd row. So the Telluride with the captain's chairs fits perfectly with our family. It gets great gas mileage. Actually, we went to Holiday World and got averaged about 29 miles a gallon. I like the lane keep assist because sometimes kids can distract you and you're not noticing what you're doing, and it beeps at you if you are getting too close to the lines. Ray Skillman Kia is my store. I'll never go to any other store. Can you say, I love Kia?
Kia.
Say, I love Kia.
Kia.
Yay!
Looking for training that makes a difference? Then Genesis Sports Performance is for you. Whether you're a grade school, high school, or college athlete, or just looking to get back into shape, Genesis has customized programs providing rapid gains in strength and conditioning, speed and agility. Genesis features a 7,000 square foot facility with state-of-the-art weight room and huge turf surface. Call Genesis at 386-7459 or visit them at genesissportsperformance.com.
Hi, I'm Steve Hartley, owner and founder of High Gear Marketing, a digital advertising company focusing on data to help businesses improve market share and drive new customers. Are you tired with the lack of accountability from your current vendors? Are you frustrated with your return on investment? Well, my program is different. You actually don't pay unless you sell something. High Gear Marketing takes all the risk. You have zero to lose. If you're interested, text me at 317-523-4100.
Drive home your new Kia from the all-new Ray Skillman Northeast Kia on Shadeland Avenue. We have brand new Kias arriving daily.
Plus, we have a huge selection of certified pre-owned vehicles to choose from.
And payments as low as $199 a month.
We service all makes and models.
And we'll buy your old car on the spot. Right, Oscar?
Y hablamos español.
Come see us at the all-new Ray Skillman Northeast Kia on Shadeland Avenue.
It's not just a car dealership for me. This is my dealership.
Just minutes from anywhere in Indy or online at rayskillmanshadeland.com.
Universal Roofing and Exteriors is a family-owned and operated business, providing care and honest service for over 30 years. Universal has always been a little bit different. Their certified and trained employees don't just provide excellent work at a fair low price. They care about their customers, simply providing great customer service. Quality, honesty, dependability. That's Universal Roofing and Exteriors. Call us today at 317-257-0779.
Hi, I'm Steve Hartley, owner and founder of High Gear Marketing, a digital advertising company focusing on data to help businesses improve market share and drive new customers. Are you tired with the lack of accountability from your current vendors? Are you frustrated with your return on investment? Well, my program is different. You actually don't pay unless you sell something. High Gear Marketing takes all the risk. You have zero to lose. If you're interested, text me at 317-523-4100.
Looking for training that makes a difference? Then Genesis Sports Performance is for you. Whether you're a grade school, high school, or college athlete, or just looking to get back into shape, Genesis has customized programs providing rapid gains in strength and conditioning, speed and agility. Genesis features a 7,000 square foot facility with state-of-the-art weight room and huge turf surface. Call Genesis at 386-7459 or visit them at genesissportsperformance.com. Universal Roofing and Exteriors is a family-owned and operated business, providing care and honest service for over 30 years. Universal has always been a little bit different. Their certified and trained employees don't just provide excellent work at a fair low price. They care about their customers, simply providing great customer service. Quality, honesty, dependability. That's Universal Roofing and Exteriors. Call us today at 317-257-0779.
I bought a 2020 Kia Telluride. It's amazing. I love how spacious it is. I can fit all of my children in there as well as all of my signs for my job. The customer experience here is top notch. They are super quick, get me in, whether it's an oil change or anything else, and make sure that I am well taken care of.
Hi, I'm Steve Hartley, owner and founder of High Gear Marketing, a digital advertising company focusing on data to help businesses improve market share and drive new customers. Are you tired with the lack of accountability from your current vendors? Are you frustrated with your return on investment? Well, my program is different. You actually don't pay unless you sell something. High Gear Marketing takes all the risk. You have zero to lose. If you're interested, text me at 317-523-4100.
Looking for training that makes a difference? Then Genesis Sports Performance is for you. Whether you're a grade school, high school, or college athlete, or just looking to get back into shape, Genesis has customized programs providing rapid gains in strength and conditioning, speed and agility. Genesis features a 7,000 square foot facility with state-of-the-art weight room and huge turf surface. Call Genesis at 386-7459 or visit them at genesissportsperformance.com. Universal Roofing and Exteriors is a family-owned and operated business, providing care and honest service for over 30 years. Universal has always been a little bit different. Their certified and trained employees don't just provide excellent work at a fair low price. They care about their customers, simply providing great customer service. Quality, honesty, dependability. That's Universal Roofing and Exteriors. Call us today at 317-257-0779.
I drive a 2022 Telluride Nightfall Edition. I love it. So when we found out we were having twins, we knew we needed a bigger car with a third row. So the Telluride with the captain's chairs fits perfectly with our family. It gets great gas mileage. Actually, we went to Holiday World and got averaged about 29 miles a gallon. I like the lane keep assist because sometimes kids can distract you and you're not noticing what you're doing, and it beeps at you if you are getting too close to the lines. Ray Skillman Kia is my store. I'll never go to any other store. Can you say, I love Kia?
Kia.
Say, I love Kia. Yay!
We have returned to Estes Family Court for Brebeuf High School, where tonight the Brebeuf Braves, headed by Aaron Miller, take on the University Trailblazers and Justin Blanding's squad. A little bit of a background look at both coaches. Aaron Miller, in her 5th year at the helm of the Braves, 29-60. They were 9-12 last year. Justin Blanding, in his 8th year at University, is 137-38. For the Brebeuf Braves, competing in Class 3A, Coach Miller's ball club will compete for a Sectional 27 championship, and included in that sectional lineup is Guerin Catholic, Shortridge, traditionally strong Heritage Christian, Bishop Chittard, and Heron. For University, the Trailblazers in Class 2A, Sectional 43, Sheridan, Park Tudor, Covenant Christian. So far this year, Sheridan 2-3 on the year. They're a young ball club. Park Tudor 4-1, and Covenant Christian is 2-4. Both ball clubs average nearly 60 points a game. The Trailblazers average 60.8 offensively. Defensively, they give up 46 points a game. Brebeuf averages 56.3 points per game. The unique statistics in this ball game is the fact that University does a great job of handling the basketball efficiently, 18.5 assists versus 11.8 turnovers per ball game, while the Brebeuf Braves have been challenged on the hardwood to handle the basketball, 13 assists to 15 turnovers. However, Coach Miller's ball club has a little bit of a quickness advantage in this ball game. She feels in order to compete with the University, who has a bigger lineup, she'll have to defend coast to coast, pressure the basketball full court, and take advantage of some of that speed. For Justin Blanding's ball club, getting the ball inside to Du Bois will be a real key, but they are really strong throughout their lineup as we look at this ball club coming into the ball game 3-3 against the Brebeuf team at 3-0. The starting lineups for today's game for Brebeuf, it'll be Ella Miller, Robin Pate, Savannah Schaefer, number 23, Kaylee Singleton. The center was Mae Perry, and here's the tip-off. It's won by the Braves. The Braves with the basketball. With a 3-0 record, Ella Miller, the point guard, 5'4". Sophomore, she's tied up on the right side, and the ball will be turned over. Possession arrow favors the Trailblazers early on this contest for Justin Blanding's ball club, 3-3, just coming off of a loss to Lawrence Central the other night, but played extremely well. The C sisters doing a nice job of distributing the basketball, and they try to get the ball inside. Du Bois, 0-0, is their leading scorer coming into the ball game, trying to drop the ball inside. 7 minutes, 38 seconds to go in the first period. 32, Jordan Patterson. It's been Patterson, C, and Washington. Bright and Du Bois will start it off for the Trailblazers on top, 2-0 with that early bucket. Brebeuf against the press. Miller from 3. Good box set underneath by Du Bois. And here come the Trailblazers. This is Cameron Washington at the point. Washington, the 5'6" senior, gives the basketball up to Patterson. Early out of the ball game, Coach Miller's Braves running out of that man-to-man defense. Du Bois from the right baseline. And Kaylee Singleton, the 5'8" guard, comes up with a rebound for the Braves. as the Braves would like to slow down this basketball game early on offensively, but defensively really push it up. But that's what the Trailblazers are doing. This one is knocked away. Outstanding defense by Kira Bright, the 5'6" junior in the backcourt. Correction, that's Peyton C. Peyton C with a defensive effort for Coach Blanding's ball club. And now here come the Braves. 6:30 to go in the first period of play. It's 2-0 University. Savannah Schaefer, the leading scorer for Brebeuf with the basketball, 23. Savannah Schaefer this year averaging 8.7 points a game, 8 rebounds on the board as Brebeuf turns it over. The Braves cannot afford to turn the basketball over as the Trailblazers have proven against competition this year to be able to handle the basketball well. Cameron Washington drive to the basket, and it's taken away by the Braves. That's Peavy, the center, averaging 5.3. She's getting some rebounds, 6.3 average for the Braves. Getting the ball inside, working it inside out in this basketball game early on in the contest. 3 on the way, it's no good. Trailblazers with the board. Washington at the point. Hounded by Robin Pate, number 10 for Brebeuf. Cameron Washington averaging 3.8 points a game. Shot is no good. Pate blocks her out. 2 on 4, pulls it back outside, and Brebeuf will retrigger. The Trailblazers coming out. They're playing the man-to-man defense as well. Against Lawrence Central, they played a lot of zone defense. This is Pate into the paint and drops it in. The ball game is tied at 2. Robin Pate with a bucket, averaging 11.7 points a game. She's shooting 58% from the field, leading the Braves in that category. 3 on the way. Off the mark. It's going to go out of bounds. The shot was taken by Jordan Patterson, the 5'5" senior, coming in the ball game, shooting 56%, and the first substitution of the contest. Checking is Alex Feeney, number 34, the 5'8" junior, averaging 3.3 points a game for Coach Blanding and the Trailblazers. Pate from 3. Off the mark, and Du Bois has a rebound. Washington kicks it off her leg. The steal by Pate. Going to the glass, lays it up. Got it! Cameron Pate with a bucket. It's 4-2 Brebeuf. Make that Robin Pate with a bucket. Bright to the baseline. Du Bois. Shot fake into the paint. Didn't fall. And Schaefer gets the rebound for Brebeuf and lost it. A turnover. Here comes University. This is 3, Kira Bright. Underneath. The layup to C. She lays it in. Tie ball game, 4-all. Excellent half-court defense by the Trailblazers to turn the Braves over. Pate from 3. Couldn't find the range, out of bounds. University basketball, 3:51 to go in the first period, all tied up at 4. Du Bois, 6'2", center in the middle. Bright, C, Cameron Washington, and Jordan Patterson as Brebeuf gets the turnover. Inside, left-handed shot, foul on the play. Good job getting the bill inside as Perry is going to go to the foul line. She is 2 for 4 from the line this year. And Brebeuf and Coach Miller doing a fine job of finding the center on the inside with the left-handed shot and the foul. 2 shots. Maeve Perry, a 6'1", senior at the foul line. Coach Miller talked about her ball club being very young with some senior leadership as well, but this is a team to look for as the season progresses, but they're off to a great start, 3-0. Right side Bright. Du Bois going against Perry. Had the shot, but basically took it back outside. This is Du Bois from 3 and drills it. And the Trailblazers take the lead by 1. Pressure in the half court. The pass by Pate intending for Perry and a turnover for Brebeuf. Brebeuf runs the 1-2-2 zone trap. trying to slow down or maybe even speed up for that matter the Trailblazers who turn it over. Perry, Schaefer. Pate off her leg and a turnover. Brebeuf with another turnover. Here's some substitutions. University sending number 32 Patterson back in the ball game. And for Brebeuf, that's Audra Kendall. She's actually the leading scorer of the Brebeuf Braves coming off the bench, averaging 10.3 points per ball game, 3.3 rebounds. Kendall and Pate both have shot the most three-pointers for this ball club as the ball is knocked out of bounds, and that is a turnover. Both ball clubs are feeling each other out, turning the ball over early on in this first quarter. University 7, Brebeuf 6, 2:40 to go in the first. Brebeuf working the wheel on the right side. Perry in the paint, guarded by Du Bois. Spins off the back of the rib. Break underneath. C wide open. Shot fake. Good job with the shot fake, and the rebound over the top by Perry, knocked away by C. C follows, scores! Great effort by C. She did a great job of following the basketball, getting her hands on it with a steal and the bucket, and it's 9-6. Trailblazers. Kendall gives the ball up to Schaefer on the right side. Schaefer, that man defense, tightening up for University. Miller's shot is blocked. The rebound to University on the break. This one is thrown away, a turnover, but the ball goes out of bounds. Off the hands of Kaylee Singleton. Good effort by Perry. She checks out of the game. 32, Sophia Payne in the ball game, the 6'1 senior for Brebeuf. Pate back in the game, and she checks in for Singleton. There was a substitution for University. That's the C sister. The turnaround for Du Bois. She pops it in, got the rim and the roll, and a 5-point lead, 11-6 University. Pate to the cup. Could have been a foul. The ball knocked out of bounds. It'll go to Brebeuf. Du Bois credited with the block underneath on Pate. Kendall will trigger for Brebeuf. Good solid cut there by Sophia Payne. Gets the basketball out to Robin Pate. Miller off the glass. Battle for the rebound. Here comes University. And a foul in the backcourt on Ella Miller. Hands all over Jordan Patterson. An excellent call by the official to backcourt with 1:26 to go in the first period. University 11, Brebeuf 6. University doing a good job of finding Du Bois in the middle of the offense. Kira Bright, number 3, inside the three-point line. C with the box out underneath, the follow. And Brebeuf comes up with a rebound, Sophia Payne. Miller. Miller being guarded closely by Patterson, almost a 5-second violation. Gets it back out to Kendall. Man on man. Looks inside and she took steps. Sophia Payne called for traveling. Another turnover on the Braves, under a minute to go. 11-6 University. As Peyton C checks out of the lineup. And number 12, Cameron Washington, checks back in for her. Coach Blanding going to the bench, getting some fresh legs in the lineup. His ball club on top of Coach Miller's club, 11-6. Bright, ball knocked away by Brebeuf. We've got a foul to play. And this is going to go against number 31, Taylor C. C picks up the backcourt foul. Brebeuf in possession. The Braves down by 5 in the first period, under 40 to play. Ella Miller guiding the Braves offense. Pate back to Miller at the top of the key, working against that man-to-man. Miller against Patterson, almost a steal by Patterson. Miller to the cup, blocked by Du Bois, follow-up by Pate, no good. Rebound on the weak side to Cameron Washington. Washington to Patterson. Patterson at the point. 5 people out for University. Patterson got plenty of space. Left-handed off the glass and drops it in. 13-6 University. Long shot on the way by Kendall at the buzzer. It's no good. And University's on top of Brebeuf after the first period of play. 13-6. You're watching high school girls basketball on IndianaHighSchoolSports.com.
Looking for training that makes a difference? Then Genesis Sports Performance is for you. Whether you're a grade school, high school, or college athlete, or just looking to get back into shape, Genesis has customized programs providing rapid gains in strength and conditioning, speed and agility. Genesis features a 7,000 square foot facility with state-of-the-art weight room and huge turf surface. Call Genesis at 386-7459 or visit them at GenesisSportsPerformance.com.
Our game tonight is built by UniversalRFG.com and by GenesisSportsPerformance.com. We played one. University 13, Brebeuf 6. Coach Blanding's ball club from University 3-3. Coach Miller's ball club from Brebeuf is 3-0 coming into tonight's contest. Here on the Estes family court, Brebeuf will be in possession to start the second period. That's 23, Savannah Schaefer. Schaefer, 33, joined by Sophia Payne, 32. Robin Pate, number 10. 33, Kaylee Singleton. This is Singleton looking for Pate, gets the pass, short, foul, and she's fouled. And it appeared on the backside Cameron Washington may have gotten a hand. There'll be 2 shots upcoming for Robin Pate. Robin Pate shooting 50% from the field this year, averaging almost 12 points per ball game. She's just shot 1 out of 6 from the foul line, but she knocks this one down. 13-7. University on top. Pate with a second shot. Excellent box out there by Alex Feeney, number 34, but the ball goes out of bounds. She couldn't hold on to it. So Brebeuf retains possession. Feeney had a good box, couldn't handle it. Under 8 to play here to second. Just underway here to second period. University 13, Brebeuf 7. Robin Pate dribbles past Washington. Burst of speed in a bucket. 13-9. Bright underneath for C. Reversing the basketball. Washington guarded by 33, Singleton. Solid defense for Brebeuf. Man-man half-court defense for Coach Miller. Bright nearly traveled, took the ball into the hole, missed it. Nice solid rebound there by Sophia Payne. Singleton on the break. Left side, there's a foul. Kendall driving to the glass and picks up the foul. You've got to be aggressive taking the ball to the rim tonight. Drawing foul, stopping the clock, and perhaps getting the opposition into foul trouble. Brebeuf underneath their own basket, down by 4, 13-9, second period. Shot is missed by Sophia Payne and the Trailblazers and Cameron Washington. Guarded by Pate. 34, Alex Feeney. She's a junior, 5'8". And there's an offensive foul on Cameron Washington, guarded closely by Robin Pate. The offensive foul on Cameron Washington. Taylor C, 31. And Kelsey Du Bois coming back in the ball game for University, up 13-9. Audra Kendall, guarded by Bright. Soft screen there by Pate. Schaefer, Pate inside to the center, 34. Perry lays it up, she missed it. And the rebound to C. 31, Taylor C. Her sister is 13, Peyton C. Peyton has the basketball. Peyton drives in the paint. Shot is short. Perry and Peyton, and the ball goes out of bounds because Peyton C. had her foot on the end line. However, she's going to be nailed with a foul. Peyton C. is going to be given the foul here, Brebeuf's going to get the basketball back. That's her first foul. Audra Kendall with it, trying to slow down this basketball in the half court. Singletary almost lost it. Kendall driving in the lane, pulls it back out. Schaefer guarded by C. Nice drive with the left hand. Good pass to Perry, and it did not fall. And the ball goes out of bounds. It's knocked out by Bright. But a nice look inside to May Perry, the 6'1 senior, just couldn't finish. Brebeuf trying to get it in. Singletary turns, right-handed shot, couldn't fall. Good rebound by Du Bois. Bright looking ahead, gets C. Ball deflected, C lays it up, missed it. And the rebound taken by Brebeuf, and over the end line goes Audra Kendall. It'll be University basketball. 13-9 Trailblazers, 5:48 here in the second period. Kira Bright inbounds the basketball, and this one goes out of bounds off Taylor C. Another turnover for University. University shoots the basketball at 48%. Brebeuf at 40%. Audra Kendall with the basketball, number 12. Braves down 13-9. Singletary back to Pate. Pate driving on Bright. Pate from three, deep. Schaefer did a nice job going after the loose ball, and she knocked it out of bounds. It'll be University basketball. Excellent effort by number 23, Savannah Schaefer, the 5'8 sophomore. Schaefer averaging 8 rebounds. You can see why. She's very aggressive on the glass. Patterson. Good look for Du Bois. Good job by Schaefer knocking it away. Kendall from three. Count it. Count it. Audra Kendall, 13-12. Braves down by 1. Patterson across the timeline, nearly a turnover. Brebeuf doing a good job with that press, trying to speed up the game here. Inside, shot is short, knocked away by Perry. Taylor C. missed that left-handed shot, had a chance for a bucket. As Alex Feeney checks in the ball game for number 32, Jordan Patterson. Alex Feeney, number 34, back in the ball game for Coach Blanding's ball club. This one is knocked away and goes out of bounds. It'll be retained by University. Under 5 minutes to play here in the second period. Brebeuf is coming back in this contest. They're down by 1, 13-12 Trailblazers. Peyton C. Right baseline, guarded by Schaefer. No good. Perry with the board. Solid job of wrapping up the basketball to Schaefer. Somebody's got to pick up Schaefer, taking the ball to the wing. Good effort there defensively, recovering by University. Pate with a shot blocked by Bright. Kira Bright got a block. She takes a three and drains it. Kira Bright, 16-12 University. Kira Bright now 14 out of 32 from three-point line. She's a top three-point shooter for the Trailblazers on this season. There's a steal. And down to the hardwood goes Taylor C. The foul's going to be on Robin Pate for Brebeuf. That's a pretty good foul for Robin, because that surely would have been an easy basket in transition for the Trailblazers. The Blazers on top 16-12 with 4:10 to go in the second period. Peyton C. averaging 24.8 points per ball game. Bright at the point. Ball's knocked out of bounds. Kira Bright playing the point, guarded by Audra Kendall. Kendall has an outstanding defensive assignment to try to slow her down. Taylor C. Du Bois took an extra step. Shot blocked by Perry. That'll be a foul. Maeve Perry got her right arm on the wrist of Kelsey Du Bois. And the 6'2 senior will go to the foul line with a pair. May Perry picks up her first foul. Du Bois from the line. Couldn't get it to fall. Kelsey this year, shooting 77% from the foul line. She leads the ball club in assists, 4 assists per game, averaging 15.3 points per game. Good solid rotation there by Dubois, 17-12, a 5-point University lead over Brebeuf. Kendall at the point. Brebeuf trying to spread out the offense. Schaefer, left-handed pass, Singletary. Good recovery by University. Singletary shot is short. Feeney with the board. Dubois to Bright. And you can tell Bright is the leader offensively for Coach Blanding's ball club. You've got to have an effective leader at the point to be competitive, and they've got it. But a nice steal by Kendall. Pate to the glass, and she finishes. 17-14, a 3-point game. Excellent defensive job by Audra Kendall. Dubois playing high off of Perry. Taylor C. blocked by Perry. Brebeuf with a basketball. Chance to tie with a 3. Schaefer, Pate into the paint. Kendall. Ball was kicked off of Taylor C's foot. It'll go back to Brebeuf as Ella Miller checks back in the ball game for Kaylee Singleton for the Braves, down 17-14. We've got ourselves a ball game here in the second period. Perry screens for Schaefer, and that one is knocked out of bounds by Feeney. Patterson will check back in the game for the Trailblazers for Feeney. And 32, Sophia Payne in the ball game for Mae Perry at the post for Brebeuf. Kendall to Miller. Peyton C. Miller. And Peyton C. gets a hand on the basketball and knocks it out of bounds. Brebeuf retains possession, down by 3. There's a block by Dubois on Sophia Payne, but Brebeuf gets the basketball back. Down by 3. Schaefer. Kendall guarded by Bright. Ball off the side of the backboard. Bright in transition. 3-on-1, threw it away. Bright saw Patterson streak to the bucket. Well overhead. That's a turnover, and it gives Brebeuf a chance for a game-tying 3. Down 17-14 with 2:29 to go here in the second period. Kendall and Miller at the top for Brebeuf. This is Kendall. Schaefer against that 2-3 zone. University switching from the man to the zone now. Schaefer looking for some help, getting that ball inside Sophia Payne. Right side Kendall, short. Looked like there was a push-off for Brebeuf, but Bright gets the rebound. 1-on-1, Patterson to the wing. They'll reset. Dubois, post, left hand, layup. Yes! 19-14, University. Trailblazers getting the ball inside to Kelsey Dubois. And Aaron Miller wants timeout, and the Brebeuf Braves have a timeout here. This game is built by Universal Roofing. Universal Roofing, universalrfg.com, and by genesissports.com. With a minute and 43 seconds to go here in the second period, it's University 19 and Brebeuf 14. For Brebeuf, over the years, tremendous tradition for Coach Miller and the Braves, 79-44. Brebeuf has won 14 sectionals, 6 regionals, 4 semi-states, 2 state titles, the last one in 2002, make that 2007. And, of course, in 1988, Miss Basketball Vicki Hall was here. She's now the head basketball coach at Indiana State, doing a tremendous job for the Sycamores. And Brebeuf has a chance in this basketball game to continue this 3-0 streak, down 19-14 here in the second period with a minute and 43 seconds to go in the contest. Make that the first half. Savannah Schaefer will take it in to Audra Kendall for Brebeuf. Coach Miller's ball club being very efficient tonight as they have to compete with this taller University Trailblazers team. Miller, long three, nothing but net. 19-17, 2-point ball game. Ella Miller, 50% from the field. She's now 5 out of 9 from three-point line this year. Pretty good numbers. DuBois on the inside, and she hooked. Payne, and she's called for the foul. DuBois with her second personal foul, and that's a big one on Justin Blanding center. Kendall with the basketball, down by 2, 19-17. Do they look for the final shot with 1:05 to go in the second period? Payne on the inside, Schaefer. Back to Payne. Pate. Schaefer at the top of the key. Brebeuf holding the basketball. That one deflected by Bright. Excellent job. Taylor C. with the steal. Here's DuBois. University now with a chance for a bucket. They're up by 2, 19-17. 40 seconds to go in the second period. Peyton C. Guarded by Schaefer. DuBois. Long three over Payne. Yes. DuBois with another three. Her second of the ball game. It's 22-17. 25 seconds to go here. Kendall. Brebeuf looking to get some points on the board. Down by 5 here in the second period. Audra Kendall averaging 10.3 points a game against that 2-3 zone. Now Brebeuf moving that offense. Miller inside to Payne. Right side Kendall from 3. Yes, she got it to drop right at the buzzer. And it's 22-20. University 22. Brebeuf 20. That's halftime. Great shot on the right wing by Ella Miller to drop in that 3, and Brebeuf back in the basketball game, trailing 22-20 at halftime. This is high school basketball on IndianaHighSchoolSports.com.
Hi, I'm Steve Hartley, owner and founder of High Gear Marketing, a digital advertising company focusing on data to help businesses improve market share and drive new customers. Are you tired with the lack of accountability from your current vendors? Are you frustrated with your return on investment? Well, my program is different. You actually don't pay unless you sell something. High Gear Marketing takes all the risk. You have zero to lose. If you're interested, text me at 317-523-4100.
Universal Roofing and Exteriors is a family-owned and operated business, providing care and honest service for over 30 years. Universal has always been a little bit different. Their certified and trained employees don't just provide excellent work at a fair low price. They care about their customers, simply providing great customer service. Quality, honesty, dependability. That's Universal Roofing and Exteriors. Call us today at 317-257-0779. Looking for training that makes a difference? Then Genesis Sports Performance is for you. Whether you're a grade school, high school, or college athlete, or just looking to get back into shape, Genesis has customized programs providing rapid gains in strength and conditioning, speed and agility. Genesis features a 7,000 square foot facility with state-of-the-art weight room and huge turf surface. Call Genesis at 386-7459 or visit them at GenesisSportsPerformance.com.
Drive home your new Kia from the all-new Ray Skillman Northeast Kia on Shadeland Avenue. We have brand new Kias arriving daily.
Plus, we have a huge selection of certified pre-owned vehicles to choose from.
And payments as low as $199 a month.
We service all makes and models.
And we'll buy your old car on the spot. Right, Oscar?
Y hablamos español.
Come see us at the all-new Ray Skillman Northeast Kia on Shadeland Avenue.
It's not just a car dealership for me. This is my dealership.
Just minutes from anywhere in Indy. Or online at rayskillmanshadeland.com.
We're back at Brebeuf High School, Estes Family Court, where Ella Miller just knocked in a 3 right before the buzzer, and Brebeuf is trailing just by 2 to University 22-20. University coming to this ball game 3-3. Brebeuf on a roll, 3-0. And speaking of Brebeuf, let's take a look way back in the 80s history. Some Indiana All-Stars. It was Ellen DeVoe in 1982, Judy Phillips, 1984, and Judy, of course, formerly many years ago was an assistant basketball coach at Indiana University, and I believe the last time I checked was an officer with Indianapolis Metropolitan Police Department doing a fantastic job. And we mentioned Vicki Hall, 1988 Miss Basketball, played for Alan Vickery here with the Brebeuf Braves. And the Miss Basketball, Vicki Hall, went on to a great career at Texas, now the head women's basketball coach at Indiana State for the Sycamores. And, of course, Sherrod Clinkscales is the athletic director at Indiana State, and he also was a tremendous athlete here at Brebeuf. Brebeuf has had a lot of folks come out of here that have been successful in athletics, in particular in the Big Ten Conference at one time. The late Morgan Perk was the athletic director at Purdue, and of course Fred Glass was the athletic director at Indiana University. Both guys were Brebeuf people. But this ball club has an opportunity, Brebeuf does, to really make a run in a game here tonight against University. 6 straight wins for University in this series, but tonight Brebeuf has come to play on their home court down by just 22-20. Brebeuf victories this year, 47-40 over Purdue Poly. They beat a solid young Sheridan ball club, 56-40, and as I mentioned in the pregame, 63-20 over Ritter. Justin Blanding's University Trailblazers, their 3 losses were to really quality programs. Lawrence Central 73-55. They're now 3-1, coached by former Purdue Boilermaker Janon Lampley, and they lost to Lisa Finn's Cathedral Fighting Irish 55-43. And Coach May's Danville Warriors, they lost 57-48. And Danville has had tremendous Class 3A basketball over the years, and for University at Class 2A to play up, that's a real great opportunity for this team to get better, because you're only going to get better against the best. And for Brebeuf, they've got their work cut out for them this year. They've got a lot of real quality opponents down the stretch, but Coach Miller does an excellent job. She's starting to establish a culture here. Her staff consists of a number of people that really have made a difference for her program. Reagan Melson is one of them. She coached at Tech. She was a head coach at Cathedral. Steph Wissing is her 3rd year as a teacher here at Brebeuf. Now she's in her 2nd year for the Brebeuf Braves. For Coach Erin Miller, her 20th year coaching, 5 years as a head coach at Brebeuf, and previously she was an assistant at a Division III college in Connecticut, JV coach at Brownsburg for the Bulldogs, and then she was a varsity assistant here at Brebeuf for 6 years. So this is her 11th year in the Brebeuf Brave program, and she's starting to turn the corner. Now this ball club, as you see right now, down by 2, their 3 senior captains are critical. Maeve Perry, Kaylee Singleton, and Sophia Payne. They're doing a great job tonight, and frankly, they have the most varsity experience coming to this ball game. However, Coach Miller stated, too, and I agree, underclassmen have a lot of basketball experience and understand the game as well. Her sophomore class, including Savannah Schaefer, has really been a difference maker so far in this season. Savannah is returning all-conference and honorable mention all-county last year. This is a very young Brebeuf basketball team. They play typically 7 gals. 4 of them are freshmen and sophomores, so they're working to build their culture and chemistry, and they're still learning each other's tendencies, but they're off to a good start. They're physically tough. They've got a lot of experience. As far as University is concerned, this is a great challenge, a good opportunity for Brebeuf. When we return, we'll talk more about basketball. It's halftime here at Estes Family Court. It's University, the Trailblazers on top of the Brebeuf Braves, 22-20.
I drive a 2022 Telluride Nightfall Edition. I love it. So when we found out we were having twins, we knew we needed a bigger car with a 3rd row. So the Telluride with the captain's chairs fits perfectly with our family. It gets great gas mileage. Actually, we went to Holiday World and got averaged about 29 miles a gallon. I like the lane keep assist because sometimes kids can distract you and you're not noticing what you're doing, and it beeps at you if you are getting too close to the lines. Ray Skillman Kia is my store. I'll never go to any other store. Can you say, I love Kia? Kia. Say I. Love. Kia. Yay!
Hi, I'm Steve Hartley, owner and founder of High Gear Marketing, a digital advertising company focusing on data to help businesses improve market share and drive new customers. Are you tired with the lack of accountability from your current vendors? Are you frustrated with your return on investment? Well, my program is different. You actually don't pay unless you sell something. High Gear Marketing takes all the risk. You have zero to lose. If you're interested, text me at 317-523-4100.
Looking for training that makes a difference? Then Genesis Sports Performance is for you. Whether you're a grade school, high school, or college athlete, or just looking to get back into shape, Genesis has customized programs providing rapid gains in strength and conditioning, speed and agility. Genesis features a 7,000 square foot facility with state-of-the-art weight room and huge turf surface. Call Genesis at 386-7459 or visit them at genesissportsperformance.com. Universal Roofing and Exteriors is a family-owned and operated business, providing care and honest service for over 30 years. Universal has always been a little bit different. Their certified and trained employees don't just provide excellent work at a fair low price. They care about their customers, simply providing great customer service. Quality, honesty, dependability. That's Universal Roofing and Exteriors. Call us today at 317-257-0779.
Welcome back to Brebeuf High School, Estes Family Court. Tonight's game is built by Universal Roofing and Exteriors. Call Universal at 317-257-0779. And tonight's game is brought to you by GenesisSportsPerformance.com. Genesis Sports Performance training Indianapolis athletes, pro, amateur, virtually anyone who is really serious about athletic performance. Visit GenesisSportsPerformance.com. University Trailblazers and Justin Blanding's ball club have possession to start the third period. This is 12 Cameron Washington. 31 is Taylor C. Du Bois from 3. Rebound, Peyton C. inside. She's the leading scorer for the Trailblazers. This one is blocked. Audra Kendall, right side. Miller, long 3, short. Du Bois over the top of Maeve Perry. Patterson on the break for Coach Blanding's Trailblazers on top 22-20. Brebeuf back in that man defense. Du Bois spinning against Perry. Good job by Perry, but Du Bois got a bucket. Excellent job by Kelsey Du Bois, the 6'2 senior, putting it in. University 24-20. Kendall, good pass to Pate. Couldn't handle it, though. Miller being guarded by Patterson. University back in that man-to-man, and Miller is called for a turnover. Don't see many of those calls. If you're going to see them, it's going to be early on in the year. And that's what we saw right now with 7:04 to play here in the third period. University getting the ball inside out on top 24-20. Peyton C. guarded by Savannah Schaefer. Perry with some help. C blocked by Schaefer, comes back up, and that's a foul on Savannah Schaefer. Good two-person look there. Du Bois getting the ball inside to Peyton C. and was persistent enough to draw the foul. Maeve Perry picking this one up, her second. Peyton C., 10 out of 19 this year, 53% from the foul line. She got it. Up by 5, 25-20. Schaefer and Perry down on the blocks for Brebeuf on this free throw, trying to block out underneath. They didn't have to because C got the second. 26-20. Kendall and Miller have split up handling the basketball tonight for Coach Aaron Miller's Brebeuf Braves. Savannah Schaefer in the lane, Pass to Perry. She's got to go up and find a way to draw some fouls. Ella Miller's shot no good. Pate tried to save it, goes out of bounds. University gets the basketball back. You've got to make shots early on this ball game to establish confidence. And they were not able to do that here in the third period. It's 26-20 University. Patterson on the attack. Taylor C. posting up, getting help from Perry. Peyton C. double down low, missed a shot. May Perry coming up with a board, and Taylor C's reaching in 31. She's going to draw the foul. Her second. Brebeuf doing a good job doubling the post and going after those 50-50 balls early on here in the third period, though they trailed 26-20. They have not shot the ball well from outside. Kendall inside Perry, pass down too low. Schaefer battling with Taylor C. and with Washington. It'll be a jump ball. And the possession goes to Brebeuf. Kendall against this man defense. Guarded by C. Play being called on the sideline by Coach Miller. This is Robin Pate in the paint against Washington. Washington, quick hands. Washington with a steal to C. Du Bois. Almost carried it. Guarded by Perry. Taylor C. guarded by Schaefer. Step through. And I think there's a foul on Savannah Schaefer. She got her with the body down below. Instead, the foul is going to be on Mae Perry. That's her third. And Taylor C. will go to the line 1-1. Nope, she gets the first one, drops through. Singleton 33 in the ball game for Pate. For Brebeuf. Erin Miller making a change here, looking for her 30th win as head basketball coach at Brebeuf. Shot is no good. Good block out by Savannah Schaefer. Schaefer taking the ball up. Kendall from three. Shot was partially blocked by Washington. Patterson, good rebound. Du Bois, good job by Patterson keeping her head up and surveying the court. Du Bois looking for C inside, posting up. Miller tried to help. The shot was blocked by Schaefer, and it'll be a foul, Savannah Schaefer. University is intent on getting the basketball inside. Peyton C. once again at the foul line. She shot the foul shots well tonight, 3 out of 3, 28-20. University's starting to pull away early on in this third period. Good follow through, a 9-point lead, and Coach Blanding wants a timeout. And with that, let's talk a little bit about Coach Blanding and his staff. Consists of two former head coaches. It's got John Fair, former head coach at Shelbyville and Speedway. Before that, he was assistant with Stan Bench at Ben Davis. Jessica Du Bois also on the staff, a former head coach at Western Boone and an assistant under Kurt Bench at Plainfield. Abby Abel, contributing player at Carmel before moving on to play at Purdue. And Alex Carson is in charge of scouting and statistics, and it takes an entire group to be successful. Though the head coach gets a lot of exposure, the assistants oftentimes are the glue to what makes this program run. And right now, the Trailblazers on top of Erin Miller's ball club, 29-20 here in the third period. Brebeuf needs to find a way to knock down some outside shots and take away that inside game from the Trailblazers. Kelsey Du Bois is having an excellent game, as is Peyton C. They're looking for one another. Somehow, Brebeuf has to take away their effectiveness on the offense. 5:06 to go in the third. Trailblazers 29, Braves 20. Justin Blanding, the head basketball coach in his 8th year, has switched the defense. They are now pressuring three-quarter court, man-to-man. Cameron Washington on Kendall. Schaefer, the lefty, at the foul line, didn't shoot it. Pass was deflected by DeVoe, held on a little bit too long, but comes back with the interception. Schaefer, left hand against C, goes down to the court, no foul. And, well, there's going to be a foul now. Officials are coming over the bench, and the foul's on Taylor C. I did not hear the call, but there was a foul, and Savannah Schaefer is going to the line. She is rewarded for her aggressiveness. Schaefer shooting just 40% from the foul line, 4 out of 10 this year. And she gets this one. And the lead is 8. Feeney checking in for Taylor C. 34. Alex Feeney averaging 3.3 points per ball game, 2.5 rebounds. She's 5'8" tall. Savannah Schaefer averaging 8.7 points a game. She missed the second. Down by 8. Patterson, left-handed. Peyton C from 3. Du Bois over the top of Schaefer. Nice cut by Washington. She laid it up, no good. Feeney with the board. Back to Patterson. Jordan Patterson averaging 2.5 assists per ball game. This is Peyton C. She got the ball inside, and they're owning the paint. University 31. Brebeuf 21. Kendall. Guarded by Washington. There was contact. Officials, I believe, are saying the ball was on the floor, so Brebeuf will get the basketball underneath their own bucket. Robin Pate checking back in for Brebeuf. She's coming in for Ella Miller. A little bit more size and scoring. Kira Bright in the ball game. Excellent job by Cameron Washington checking out. Did a nice job defensively for Coach Blanding and the Trailblazers. Kendall, Singletary. Perry, this ball is stolen by Feeney. Left-handed dribble, and Schaefer gets her with the left hand. She'll go to the foul line. Good foul there by Savannah Schaefer. Excellent effort defensively by University in the half court. Sophia Payne will check in for Brebeuf for Perry. 31-21 our score. Feeney at the foul line. It's 32-21, an 11-point lead. This is where Coach Miller is going to find out a lot about her ball club. They're down by 11. How you deal with adversity often depends how good a ball club you are. Schaefer looked in for Payne. The ball knocked away by Bright. And Du Bois with the rebound. Pate playing solid defense at the top. University crowd thought there might have been a foul. C, foul line, inside, no help, laid it in. Schaefer could have cut across, backed away, 34-21. And Coach Miller wants a timeout. University is really taking advantage of getting the basketball inside. It's been C, it's been Du Bois, but it's also been solid defense and good passing for University. On top, 34-21 here in the third period. Our basketball game tonight is built by Universal Roofing and Exteriors. Call them 317-257-0779 or visit universalrfg.com. Our basketball game also brought to you by Genesis Sports Performance. GenesisSportsPerformance.com, training Indianapolis area athletes, pro, amateur, athletes who are really serious about conditioning. GenesisSportsPerformance.com. Savannah Schaefer will trigger for Brebeuf. The Braves need a bucket. They're down by 13, 3:19. University is starting to pull away, getting the basketball inside. Bright trying to run through a screen there. I believe she's going to come up with a foul. It is Kira Bright, number 3, the 5'6" junior, battling through a screen, picking up the foul, her first. Singleton, Schaefer, left-handed by Feeney, finishing, yes! Savannah Schaefer with the bucket. They're down by 11, 34-23. C down the baseline, good help by Schaefer. Excellent job by DuBois. No one was there to help. She fed it right off the glass, 36-23. Kendall for Payne. Back to Schaefer. Kendall. Singletary. Pate. Someone from Brebeuf at some point has got to start knocking some perimeter shots. If not, it's going to be a long night for the Braves. Payne. Blocked by DuBois. Patterson. Great job of taking the ball to the middle. Bright from 3. No good. Singletary with the basketball. Feeney reached in, no foul. There's the 3 on the way by Kendall. Yes, that's exactly what Brebeuf needed. They needed some outside shooting. They got it. The lead cut to 10, 36-26. Patterson looking for DuBois. Bright wide open. Fake to 3. Now puts it up. No good. Feeney and Schaefer blocking out, and Schaefer is going to draw the foul. Schaefer's going to be charged with a foul here. She was trying to post up inside on 34, Feeney, and comes up with a foul, her third. Patterson, DuBois. She's knocked a few threes down in this ball game, but she gets the basketball inside of Peyton C. Over the top of Singletary, bucket. They have got the basketball inside this entire third period, and they lead 38-26. Pate guarded by Patterson. Great job of hands by Patterson. Schaefer responds inside. Layup. No foul, but there it is. Late whistle. Sophia Payne's going to go to the foul line. She did a good job asking for the basketball, going up and drawing the foul. Sophia Payne averaging 3 points a game this year. At the line this year, 2 out of 4. Sophia Payne, number 32, 6'1", a senior. Good job. Miller checking in the ball game for Brebeuf. McFeedy, the freshman, coming in the ball game for Coach Blanding and the Trailblazers. 38-27. Big free throw coming by Payne. McFeeny and DuBois down low, hoping to block out. This one didn't have to block out because Feeney was there, and Payne exited from the free throw line immediately. Should have stayed home. Fouled her shot. Patterson, guarded by Pate. University against this Brebeuf man. They have really dissected it well here in the second half. There is a turnover there. Alex Feeney turned the basketball over. She called for palming. She tried to handle the basketball. A little bit out of control. 38-27, Brebeuf. Pressure now defensively. Maybe a 1-2-2 zone. The steal. Patterson, the left hand, couldn't finish over Pate. And the 50-50 ball on the court. Kendall ties up the Trailblazer, McFeeny, and the Trailblazers have possession of the basketball with 1:02 to go here in the third. They're on top 38-27. May Perry, the center for Brebeuf, on DuBois. Miller on the floor. She's tied up. By number 34, Alex Feeney, and Brebeuf gets the basketball back. Pate had some success in the first half shooting the ball from the perimeter. Hasn't had very many looks. Here's one from Schaefer. It's short. C underneath. Peyton C. 3-on-1. Patterson inside McFeeny. Back to Patterson. No. Miller with the rebound. 30 seconds to go. Kendall. Guarded by Alex Feeney. Kendall's going to draw the foul. Alex Feeney came out, used her hands. You've got to use your feet. And if you look at University right now, most of the Trailblazers have their hands and their hips. Brebeuf has done a good job of running the basketball up and down. They've changed the pace of the ball game. Now they've got to score. Mac Feeney checks out of the game. Played a couple minutes, the freshman. Taylor C. back in the ball game for University. Savannah Schaefer will trigger. And there's a foul away from the basketball. Patterson is going to draw the foul for University. And Audra Kendall's going to go to the foul line. Sophia Payne is going to come to the scorer's table. She'll check in for Perry for Brebeuf. The Braves down by 11. The good news is the clock has stopped at 25.4 seconds. Schaefer gets the rest. Singletary back in for Brebeuf. Audra Kendall shooting 71% from the foul line. She gets it. Lead down to 10. They can get this within single digits here with 25 seconds to go in the third. She got the roll. 9-point lead. Patterson. Plenty of time. Pressure in the backcourt. That 1-2-2 zone. Singletary at the top. Getting some size for Coach Miller. DuBois. C posting. Paid up. Shot is good right at 8 seconds left. Peyton C posted, paid up. They got what they wanted, and it's 40-29. Miller from three. She did it in the second period. She couldn't get it here. And that ends the third period play, and University is taking the lead now. The Trailblazers 40 and the Brebeuf Braves 29 after three. Indiana High School girls basketball on IndianaHighSchoolSports.com.
Universal Roofing and Exteriors is a family-owned and operated business, providing care and honest service for over 30 years. Universal has always been a little bit different. Their certified and trained employees don't just provide excellent work at a fair low price. They care about their customers, simply providing great customer service. Quality, honesty, dependability. That's Universal Roofing and Exteriors. Call us today at 317-257-0779.
Back at Estes Family Court here from Brebeuf High School. We get set to start the fourth period of play. University has jumped out on top of Brebeuf women 40-29. But in that third period, even though Brebeuf fell behind, they really gassed out the Trailblazers in the third. The question is, are both teams out of gas here? Who will finish strong in this basketball game? The Trailblazers 3-3 on the year, looking for their fourth win. Brebeuf 3-0. Patterson at the point for the Trailblazers to Taylor C. Half-court man. DuBois again posting on Payne, and she missed it. Schaefer, fast break, takes it back out to Kendall. Singletary from three, missed it. DuBois does a good job blocking out Singletary underneath. Peyton C. had a lot of easy looks underneath, and now she's got the basketball. There's no shot clock here in girls high school basketball. And this one goes back and forth, and University has a turnover, and Brebeuf gets the basketball back. It's 40-29. Both basketball teams running out of that man defense. Schaefer to Singletary. Singletary driving against C. Back to Schaefer. Schaefer gives to Payne. The shot is short. DuBois had her hands vertically, but draws the foul. They said she went over the top into the body. And 0-0, Kelsey DuBois picks up her third foul. And Sophia Payne will have two shots. Sophia Payne this year, 2 out of 4 coming into the ball game from the foul line. She misses that one. This ball club needs to make free throws in this ball game. They're shooting just 52% for the season. On the other hand, I believe that University shooting 68%. That's outstanding. Here comes Washington. Guarded by Singletary. Got some help by Schaefer, and the ball goes out of bounds. And it'll go back to University. Maeve Perry checking in. She'll come in for Payne. I can tell you right now, the gals from University are really winded. A lot of the kids have their hands on their hips. Brebeuf is really pushing them defensively tonight. Patterson into the lane. Left-handed shot, and she traveled. He said she took an extra step. Robin Pate now back in the lineup for Brebeuf for Singletary. Aaron Miller getting some fresh legs in for the Braves. Braves trying to hang in here, looking for their 4th victory of the year, down 40-29. Kendall and Miller in the backcourt for the Braves. Savannah Schaefer to the goal, and I think that may have been the 4th on Du Bois, either Du Bois or Taylor C. Let's see what they're going to give, and it's going to be Taylor C, 31. It was not on Du Bois. However, it's Taylor C's 4th foul. Both players in foul trouble. Schaefer with 2. Yep. Down by 10, 40-30. Schaefer has been aggressive throughout the entire ball game. This one comes up short. University, Patterson threw it over the top of Washington. Another turnover. Bright going to be checking in the ball game for Patterson. And as much again as University's on top of this ball game, Brebeuf has worn them down. Schaefer to Pate, guarded by Bright. Solid defensive player. Pate decides not to go to the basket. Kendall to the ground, and Washington picks up the basketball, be a jump ball. One of the things that we've seen so far in this ball game, Brebeuf has not gone in the paint and tried to score very often. They have to do that to draw fouls and get to the foul line. They have not done that tonight, and they have not shot from the perimeter very well either. Miller looking for Perry, posting up. She's got to be able to shoot the ball. She does. She goes up with a left hand and she scores. The game down to 8, 40-32. Maeve Perry against that 1-2-2 zone press. Bright. Miller with the steal and a foul over the top of Peyton C. That's a big call on Brebeuf here. Ella Miller coming over the top of Peyton C. Just an aggressive effort, her 2nd foul. The Braves within 8 with 6:07 to go. Perry knocks the ball away. Du Bois comes back with it. Taylor C. Hand check by Miller, but Taylor C. took a step and a walking is called. Another turnover on the Trailblazers. Here comes Audra Kendall, 40-32. Kendall, whistle, an offensive foul. An offensive foul is called on the Braves. And that's going to be on Ella Miller, away from the basketball, her 3rd foul of the ball game. Du Bois can hold the basketball out here. Why not? You're on top, 40-32. No need to rush. Washington guarded by Pate. Du Bois. C on Schaefer. Getting help by Perry. Too late. Absolutely too late. Peyton C with a bucket off the glass. 10-point lead, 42-32. Ella Miller. She's called for traveling. Shot fake, pulled up her pivot foot, put the ball on the ground, and called for travel. 5:23 to go. 10-point lead. Bright against that zone pressure. C back to Bright. Long 3, didn't have to take it, but does. Knocks down to 3, and University on top, 45-32. Kira Bright with a 3-pointer. And she was uncontested as the defense had sagged back inside. Miller Tried to get the ball inside and kicked by Du Bois. 5 minutes to play here in the ball game. 45-32 University. Kendall will trigger for Brebeuf. Can't find anybody. There's a 5-second violation. Not enough movement on the inside, not enough screening, and the ball's turned over, 45-32. University against this pressure. C, shot fake. Perry helping out, spins. Couldn't find it, but the rebound to Du Bois, and Perry got the body on Kelsey Du Bois, and University has a chance to put up more points. Kelsey Du Bois with a bucket, 46-32. Game has slowed down quite a bit here in the third period. Looks like both ball clubs have found their legs in this contest. Second one's good. 15-point lead, 47-32. Brebeuf, Pate, 3 on the way, whistle blows. I think Coach Miller wanted a timeout before the shot. We're going to take a full timeout. Our basketball game is built by Universal Roofing and Exteriors. UniversalRFG.com, and call them at 317-257-0779, and by GenesisSportsPerformance.com, training Indianapolis area athletes. Find them at GenesisSportsPerformance.com. It's 47-32. University, 4:41 to go in the ball game. Trailblazers 3-3 on the year. The Brebeuf Braves are 3-0. This is a great test for University against a Class 3A Brebeuf Brave basketball team who I think is massively improved over last year's 9-12 club. For Class 3A Brebeuf in Sectional 27, it'll be Guerin Catholic, Shortridge, Heritage Christian, Chittard, and Heron. And there's a whole host of really good basketball teams, starting with Heritage Christian. The Eagles have just been phenomenal over the years establishing their basketball program. Something that I'm sure that University wants to do at 44-17 already in its young tenure. The Trailblazers 8 sectionals, 5 regionals, and 1 semi-state, and the elusive state championship has not come yet to University, but perhaps this could be the year. They've got a really good, solid group of kids. Defensively, some size. Pate on the inside to Perry. Perry couldn't find it. And the rebound to Du Bois. Du Bois will be a key factor along with Cameron Washington. Bright. C, the leading scorer. The shot missed. Du Bois with the rebound. And scored. And now this one is getting out of hand, 49-32. University in complete command of this ball game. Perry. There's going to be a 3-second call on Maeve Perry. Standing in the paint for a little bit too long, looking for that post pass and a turnover. 49-32. Brebeuf still trying to slow down University, or for that matter, speed them up, but University's not taking the trap. They're slowing things up. C, into the paint. Back to her sister Taylor. Du Bois, now again, they don't have to shoot. There's no shot clock here. Up by 17. Perry to the ground. Looked like she may have traveled. No call. Here comes Brebeuf. Kendall. Pate from 3. Got to have it. Missed it. Perry with the rebound. And she missed this one. Kendall follows. No. Kendall again. Got to give her credit. And there's a jump ball. Brebeuf just cannot seem to finish with 3:11 to go in the ball game. 49-32 University. Cameron Washington, although she averages just 3.8 points a game, she averages 5 assists per game, and you can see why. She's playing under control. They've gotten really good play by Bright and Washington tonight. Peyton C. Give to DuBois, and Miller was in the way. DuBois is going to go to the foul line. 2 shots. Foul down below. Good movement away from the basketball. Singletary comes to the bench. She'll be checking in for the Brebeuf Braves shortly. Shot is good by DuBois, 50-32. Singletary now for Schaefer's had an outstanding basketball game. She played very well offensively and defensively tonight. Coach Miller wants her to get just a little bit of a breath, sends her right back to the table. Taylor C. is hit hard by Perry there. You can hear from up top. Taylor C. is going to go to the foul line. And May Perry, I believe, picks up her 5th foul. That'll be all for her. Sophia Payne will check in. And back in the lineup is Savannah Schaefer. She'll, for a minute there, replace Singletary. Singletary will stay in. Pate will check out. Taylor C. will go to the line. 2 shots. Double bonus here for the Trailblazers, up by 18. This one short. Again, the Trailblazers generally a pretty good free throw shooting team early on in this season at 68%. In fact, they're shooting 38% from 3, not too bad, but they don't shoot 3 very often, at least in tonight's ball game. They don't have to. Shot by C is missed. Here's Savannah Schaefer. Schaefer tried to take it to the rim. Ball on the floor. There'll be a jump ball there. Bright, again, is in the middle of things, number 3. She's been all over the court tonight defensively for Coach Blanding and the Trailblazers. Kendall, guarded by Washington. The shot is no good. And Audra Kendall's going to go to the foul line. If you attack and go to the glass, you're going to have a chance to get some free throws. And this is Audra Kendall. Kendall leads the ball club with 14 threes in 3 games. Robin Pate has 12, Ella Miller has 8. It's a ball club that early on has really relied on their inside game. If they can find some perimeter shooting, they can be pretty good. Here's a pass picked up by Peyton C. Savannah Charles really working hard. Savannah Schaefer make that. Schaefer on the defensive end, the shot short. Here's Savannah. Coach Miller, somebody wants a timeout. Nope, there's a technical. Coach Blanding is charged with a technical foul. And the only thing I can think of is the fact that perhaps he stepped on the court. He's having a chance to chat with the official here. Ella Miller will shoot the technical. She'll have 2 shots, and she gets the first one. 50-34. 2:22 to go in the ball game. Miller's second is good, 50-35. Savannah Schaefer with the basketball. Schaefer threw it away. Bright pulls it out for University. Washington back to Taylor C. And they're in a position where they threw the basketball away. 50-35 with 15 seconds, with 2 minutes and 2 seconds to go, 15-point margin. Kendall Back to Singletary. Driving inside. Layup, good by Sophia Payne, and it's 50-37. Timeout, Brebeuf. The Brebeuf Braves call timeout, down 50-37 with a minute and 46 seconds to go in the ball game. Our basketball game tonight is built by Universal Roofing Exteriors at universalrfg.com. Call them at 317-257-0779. And our game is brought to you by GenesisSportsPerformance.com, training Indianapolis area athletes, both professional and amateur athletes, at GenesisSportsPerformance.com. 50-37, University on top of Brebeuf. Fourth quarter. Braves still playing defensively full court. Now in this man-to-man. Ball knocked out of bounds by Miller, guarding Patterson. And the ball's thrown away. Miller with the steal, looking for help. Finally finds Savannah Schaefer. Payne. Back to Miller. Miller in the paint, and Du Bois did a good job of helping out and causing a travel. Brebeuf again, pressing full court. Down by 13 with a minute 29. Patterson guarded in the backcourt by Miller. And the officials say that there's some contact there in the backcourt. Ella Miller reaching in. Well, they're going to give it to Kendall instead. Audra Kendall's going to get her first foul. Double bonus here for Patterson. 2 shots. Jordan averaging 5.8 points a game. .55 senior. Shot is good, and Alex Feeney is going to check in the ball game for University for Bright. 52-37 our score. Fourth quarter. Kendall, 1:25 to go. Tried to pass to Payne off her foot. Patterson. University trying to whittle the clock down. 52-37. Trailblazers in the driver's seat, looking for their 4th win of the year. Peyton C. to Patterson. Miller still battling out there. Patterson left-handed. Couldn't finish. Payne with a rebound. Schaefer left-handed. Shot and fouled. Savannah Schaefer will go to the foul line with 41.1 seconds to go. Her ball club down by 15. This is Savannah Schaefer with 2 shots. Singletary coming the ball game for Payne. Bright for Alex Feeney for the Thunderbirds. For the Trailblazers, make that. University Trailblazers 3-3 on the year, looking for their 4th win. Savannah Schaefer from the line. Yep, 52-38. Brebeuf pressuring the entire game. Another turnover. Miller scores. 52-40. Patterson fouled by Savannah Schaefer. on the wing. Stops the clock at 27.7 seconds to go in the ball game. Jordan Patterson with 2 shots. University short of their team average this year of almost 61 points a game. They're closing in with 53 points. Couldn't get the free throw. C stole the basketball, but she was out of bounds. And Feeney checking the game for Bright for the Trailblazers. Kendall, under 25 to go. Schaefer, try to put up a shot. Good help on the help side there by Du Bois. The ball's thrown out of bounds with under 16. There'll be a substitution. Well, they're going to call a timeout. Coach Blanning's going to call a timeout with 15.9 seconds left. University 53, and Brebeuf 40. This is still teaching moments here when you're just in the early part of the campaign. Both ball clubs. University will go to 4-3, and Brebeuf will lose their first ball game of the season, and they'll fall to 3-1. Under 16 seconds to play in the ball game. Good second half performance by the University Trailblazers in this one. They were up 22-20 at halftime. And they really came on strong in that third period of play to take a 9-point lead. And they played hard throughout the entire fourth period as Brebeuf has pressured full court this entire ball game. C will inbounds to Du Bois. This is Patterson. Underneath Pate. Short. C at the buzzer, dropped it in with 6 seconds to go. 55-40. Kendall, long three, it's blocked. That'll be the ball game. The University Trailblazers have won their fourth contest of the year, 55-40 over the Brebeuf Braves tonight, who fall to 3-1. You're watching Indiana High School basketball. When we return, we'll talk a little bit about this basketball game, but first, these messages on IndianaHighSchoolSports.com.
Hi, I'm Steve Hartley, owner and founder of High Gear Marketing, a digital advertising company focusing on data to help businesses improve market share and drive new customers. Are you tired with the lack of accountability from your current vendors? Are you frustrated with your return on investment? Well, my program is different. You actually don't pay unless you sell something. High Gear Marketing takes all the risk. You have zero to lose. If you're interested, text me at 317-523-4100.
I bought a 2020 Kia Telluride. It's amazing. I love how spacious it is. I can fit all of my children in there as well as all of my signs for my job. The customer experience here is top notch. They are super quick, get me in, whether it's an oil change or anything else, and make sure that I am well taken care of.
Looking for training that makes a difference? Then Genesis Sports Performance is for you. Whether you're a grade school, high school, or college athlete, or just looking to get back into shape, Genesis has customized programs providing rapid gains in strength and conditioning, speed and agility. Genesis features a 7,000 square foot facility with state-of-the-art weight room and huge turf surface. Call Genesis at 386-7459 or visit them at genesissportsperformance.com. Universal Roofing and Exteriors is a family-owned and operated business, providing care and honest service for over 30 years. Universal has always been a little bit different. Their certified and trained employees don't just provide excellent work at a fair low price. They care about their customers, simply providing great customer service. Quality, honesty, dependability. That's Universal Roofing and Exteriors. Call us today at 317-257-0779.
Back at Estes Family Court, our final score tonight. Universal wins it. University High School wins it 55-40. The University Trailblazers move to 4-3 on the year. The Brebeuf Braves fall to 3-1. Our game tonight was built by UniversalRFG.com. Universal Roofing Exteriors. Call them at 317-257-0779 and by GenesisSportsPerformance.com. Well, looking at next week, these two teams have a week off until they get back on track. The University Trailblazers will play at Clinton Prairie on November 29th, and that'll be an interesting basketball game from my perspective. Cal Morris, in his first year as the girls basketball coach at Clinton Prairie, Cal played his high school basketball at Franklin College. He is a Clinton Prairie graduate. He comes back home to Frankfort, where he begins his first year with the Clinton Prairie basketball team, the Gophers. And interestingly enough, 2 years ago, Clinton Prairie advanced to the Class 2A Regional Championship, where they took on a really sound Tipton Blue Devil ball club, which went on and played for the semi-state title. So a great opportunity to play Clinton Prairie. For the Brebeuf Braves next Tuesday, they'll play Decatur Central. That'll be another good test for Coach Miller's ball club. But tonight, it was just too much Trailblazers inside. Kelsey DuBois and Peyton C. were just outstanding. But defensively, I thought Kira Bright played very well, along with Cameron Washington. And Jordan Patterson had a really solid basketball game for Coach Blanding. But for Coach Miller's ball club, they're still young, and if they can really develop a perimeter game, they could be a threat by the end of the year playing in Class 3A. And certainly they should, as this season progresses, win more than 9 games. I wouldn't be surprised, because they have already turned the table early on in the season by winning their first 3 games, falling tonight by final University 55 and Brebeuf 40. I'd like to thank special hospitality from Brebeuf Jesuit and the athletic department here by the Brebeuf Braves. And hats off to our producer, Stephen Hunter. And I hope that wherever you are, be vigilant and have a safe and very, very happy Thanksgiving. Thanks for watching tonight's Brebeuf University High School basketball game on IndianaHighSchoolSports.com.
Looking for training that makes a difference? Then Genesis Sports Performance is for you. Whether you're a grade school, high school, or college athlete, or just looking to get back into shape, Genesis has customized programs providing rapid gains in strength and conditioning, speed and agility. Genesis features a 7,000 square foot facility with state-of-the-art weight room and huge turf surface. Call Genesis at 386-7459 or visit them at GenesisSportsPerformance.com.
Drive home your new Kia from the all-new Ray Skillman Northeast Kia on Shadeland Avenue. We have brand new Kias arriving daily.
Plus, we have a huge selection of certified pre-owned vehicles to choose from.
And payments as low as $199 a month.
We service all makes and models.
And we'll buy your old car on the spot. Right, Oscar?
Y hablamos español.
Come see us at the all-new Ray Skillman Northeast Kia on Shadeland Avenue.
It's not just a car dealership for me. This is my dealership.
Just minutes from anywhere in Indy or online at rayskillmanshadeland.com.
Universal Roofing and Exteriors is a family-owned and operated business, providing care and honest service for over 30 years. Universal has always been a little bit different. Their certified and trained employees don't just provide excellent work at a fair low price. They care about their customers, simply providing great customer service. Quality, honesty, dependability. That's Universal Roofing and Exteriors. Call us today at 317-257-0779.
Hi, I'm Steve Hartley, owner and founder of High Gear Marketing, a digital advertising company focusing on data to help businesses improve market share and drive new customers. Are you tired with the lack of accountability from your current vendors? Are you frustrated with your return on investment? Well, my program is different. You actually don't pay unless you sell something. High Gear Marketing takes all the risk. You have zero to lose. If you're interested, text me at 317-523-4100.